The stab here?
Flag dropped.
Oh yeah. I switched the scene by the way because I thought they were gone. So we're on.
Link me the stream.
Why are they in the other
Oh, you
server?
did. Never mind.
Red flag.
Yeah. We're playing right now. Oh, no.
Playing?
It said go on start, so I don't know if we're really going. Looks pretty real to me though.
Oh, I like the WDL theme. I thought you had Mike muted.
Not anymore.
Alright, well I guess this is the game.
This is the game.
Start it up. Okay, so we got SXP versus P Week 2.
Flag dropped.
Teams lost last week. SXP picked up 1 point. PE picked up 0. A lot of turmoil with Razor's team here. What do you think is going to happen here tonight, Blair?
Well, it's going to be a hard-fought victory, but I think, you know, adversity builds character. You know what I mean? So I have to say, Pete takes home the gold.
Red flag taken.
I'd say Pete takes it in 3 rounds.
Red flag taken. Red flag taken.
Oh, and already my prediction is looking horrible. So SXP is up 1-0.
Flag drop. Flag return. Flag drop. Flag return. Flag dropped. Blue flag return. Red flag dropped.
So Bone's playing defense for SXP.
Flag return.
Yeah, you know, coming into this game, SXP, they played a really hard-fought game last week against Superchargers.
Blue flag return.
One of the best teams in the league, most likely, even though they ate a loss. We're seeing a lot of, Razor's team here, PEE, the professional eSport enthusiasts, they had a lot of practice with Viewer, aka Parandon, throughout the day. I guess there was a miscommunication coming into this game. And it looks as though they're rolling with the Dranzer Razor lineup here, which we did not get a chance to see last week.
Red flag dropped. Red flag return.
With SXP up 1-0, it's kind of similar to last week's map.
It's the first time this map's in the season, isn't it?
That's true. This is actually new to the WAD this year. This is from Chaos Core Map 36. This is made by JCD. And the difference between this and Map 24, the opening week's map, is that this one doesn't have the curve in the center. So even though each base still has 3 entrances, you can kind of see everything in mid. And there's also a blue armor to control right over in the middle of the mid, and it's up right now actually. And you can see that SXP is doing a good job timing it, controlling it. They get the grab there.
Flag dropped.
Hey, what'd I miss?
So this is round 1, 1-0. SXP is up here with coming on about halfway through the round. 5 minutes to play.
Okay.
SXP demonstrating a lot of control over the map early.
Yeah, and there's almost a 16, 17 point frag difference. Now, We're in a standoff here. Bones has the flag on their upper teleport area.
Flag drop. Blue flag return. Flag taken.
And professional eSport dudes, they're getting a lot of pressure, and they get a big return.
Flag drop.
And actually a huge pickup here by
And the blue
Drancer,
armor.
he can get
Oh my
across.
goodness.
Oh, and just a little bit of a miss movement there. But we're seeing some flashes here from the eSport enthusiasts. They're looking a lot more like a cohesive unit than last
Blue
week.
flag return. Blue flag taken.
Yeah, it was just a near miss on
Razor's
that
on
last
a big
pickup.
run here.
Oh boy.
Razor, now they have one to beat in the base.
Oh, can they get that? Oh my
They got
goodness.
this return. They gotta get it.
Critical.
Beautiful.
And they tie it up in the first round here.
Red flag drop.
Razor thin margin of error. No pun intended.
Oh my god.
So Rude has the flag here, and it is returned as the eSport enthusiasts go on the defensive. Are they going to get a return here? The flag is just sitting out in mid.
Flag return.
The flag is still sitting out in mid, and it goes unreturned. But
Flag return.
Turska, with great awareness of the map, shuts down Bones' run there. As we said earlier, both teams really need this win. Both lost last week. SXP sitting ahead of the eSport enthusiasts with 1 point in the standings. However, a second straight loss could definitely make this an uphill battle for the rest of the season for either team. There are no gimme games this season.
Yeah, with only 5 games in the season, every game matters.
So Rude takes a teleport to mid, but they do see him, unfortunately, for the eSport enthusiasts. Wow,
Whoa, what a shot.
too quick to speak. I mean, Turska is just taking control right now.
Another standoff here.
And
It's gonna be
Turska
a cap.
again, with just a huge play.
Oh my gosh.
Turska is just taking control of this. And the eSport enthusiasts are able to walk in another score and go up here. I think it's interesting to note that the eSport enthusiasts were pretty much universally picked against in
Yeah,
predictions.
this is a heavily favored match, as there's been all season.
Rude has a blue armor grab here, but he's spending a lot of time tangoing in the mid here. But the enthusiasts are moving into some sort of 2-0 like setup. It looks like Tony is back on defense here. Rude
They got
is
a good grab
out to
here.
mid here, but both flags are down. That could have went either way, but it goes neither way instead.
This is
Now Bones with a great grab, he's up top, but the enthusiasts are just swarming mid. I mean,
they're
you know,
making clutch
Drancer and
shots too.
Turska are a very hard duo to compete against, and we didn't get a chance to see them in the first week, and we're finally getting to see some of that power.
Flag return.
3 or 4 shots in a row, like 2 by Turska and 1 by Dranzer, that, you know, if missed, would have led to captures, but they're not missing.
Now Rude's on his way out here, and as you said, they're not missing. But they do give up the blue armor grab to Rude there. So we're probably going to see 2 more opportunities for a blue armor grab at 45 seconds and 15. Now we're going to see if the enthusiasts have a minute left to try and protect this lead. Are they going to turtle and play a lot heavy defense and allow SXP to really move up on them?
Yeah, you've got to expect SXP is going to try to mix it up here in the last 45 seconds.
And you're starting to see that now. The Panthers are really throwing everything at the enthusiasts.
Even a tie for them is
2 in.
almost an unexpected
Flag return.
disappointment.
Flag drop.
Razor gonna put another one. No.
Flag return.
And the Panthers can't make the jump. They're all in the flag room here as he runs out to mid, but a huge return by Dranzer. Bones tries to get tricky. He takes the teleporter. With 10 seconds to go, all the enthusiasts have to do is lock down the map. 8 seconds. That's enough time to get across.
That's going to do it.
That's going to do it. And in a round 1 upset, the enthusiasts show what everyone thought that they could be after the draft, after their first disappointing week. Everyone marked him dead. Signs of life here for the professional esport enthusiasts.
Shocking, but I mean, it's like we said all along. Razor had a good draft on paper. We thought this is going to be a hard team.
And you have to wonder what's going through the Panthers' mind right now. I mean, they looked great last week against my own team, the Superchargers, and they were the heavily predicted favorites coming into this game. They probably expected to roll right over these guys. You have to wonder what kind of calls they're making, what kind of adjustments, if any.
And although they probably did expect a win coming in, I mean, they did not take the game light. They were practicing all week.
And that's something that no team can do this season. Every single team is great. All 8 teams are in it, and not practicing is going to be a recipe for failure.
Okay, this could be early cap, but no, got shut down. Nice swarming mid. Nice shots by SXP there. It looks like neither team's really getting a lot of penetration here.
A lot more conservative play so far this round. Dranzer and Turska regulating the mid and defense for the enthusiasts. The Panthers, you have Rude out here running, Tony kind of in a defensive stance. Bones doing a little bit of everything, but the enthusiasts power through. And wow, they strike first.
Oh my god.
You have to
Both
wonder
flags got
Panthers-
dropped at mid, and he just kind of cleaned up, picked it up, and put it in.
and
Rude
right
untouched.
here-
Oh, he's only got 40 health.
But the enthusiasts grabbed the blue armor on their way in, so. But both runners are taken down. Nothing really getting by the enthusiasts here.
Blue flag return. Red flag drop.
Now we're kind of seeing a pincer attack
Red flag return.
by Panthers here. Both are in. Rude gets the grab.
Being a little tricky, trying to buy some time. It's taken down. If they can get that return, PE will get another cap.
Red flag taken. Red flag.
Wow.
And they do.
It's called 2-0 with some great flag dancing here by Razor. I mean, this is just unbelievable so far.
Yeah, so what does SXP
Flag return.
do? What do they have? We're going to see it right here.
And now Tony, it looks like Tony has moved into more of a running role. You have to wonder if Bones said, okay, you know, our current setup's not working. Let's
I'm
try
sure
and move
that's
into
what
something
happened.
else.
Yep.
You're seeing that same offense from last week with the Rude and Tony tandem
Here we go.
runs. And Rude holding up his end of the bargain. And just like that, the Panthers, a spark of life for this team.
Honestly, what Bones is known for is it mid-game adjustments.
And that's veteran captaining right here.
Red flag return.
And so there's plenty of time left in this game, 6 minutes and 40 remaining. The Panthers' back is against the wall, but
Look at this.
They
They
got
get
a lot
another
of power.
touch with backup. And the pickup.
Red flag return.
yeah, a lot of great support happening right now from the Panthers. You're seeing their teammates really helping out on runs. Rude is out through the top. Turska spies him.
Flag return.
He's ready for him to make that run across the top to the mid. Rude pushes back into the top here. He's going to get a grab. Back out that preferred route.
His
that he's
whole team is
taking
there
at
to
the
meet
time.
him.
Red flag.
Oh, but
But he's
Tony
actually
kind of gets in his
blocked by
way.
Tony, which is a hard thing for that lower runner to see, the runner in the upper path coming towards him. It happens often in this map.
Yeah,
So,
you're trying to
just-
make the shot. You know somebody's going to be there to meet you, so you're kind of waiting to line it up. And then your own teammate just kind of comes up. Oh, he.
Well, we got a standoff right here, and Rude pulls it off again, taking that preferred route. Rude every single time in, grab the flag, take the
And they're
top
cross
route,
mid
and Bones
again.
across. Can they get a big return here? And Dranzer's all over it. And we're tied up here with 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, all the
professional-
momentum. Sorry.
Professional Esport Enthusiasts, they won the first round, so they are up 1-0 in rounds, but this round, 2-2, tied so far with at about the halfway mark here.
And it just feels like this game is swinging in SXP's favor after just... Oh! Right when I say that.
Spoke too soon.
Spoke too soon.
Razor strikes.
Caster's curse.
And just like that, the Enthusiasts are back up 3-2. Half a game to play. Tony has a good grab here, but Dranzer and Tursky are just swarming mid. Razor is out there getting a lot of touches. He's getting a lot of offensive pressure. It's allowing Dranzer and Tursky to work their positions without having to push up and help him very often. Which is important because Rude is a really great runner. And just like that, Tony gets a great pickup, walks it in for a score. They tie it back up 3-3 here. 4.5 minutes to go in the second round. Professional Esports Enthusiasts leading 1-0 in the round count. So what do you think we're going to see here in the second half of this pivotal round?
I think this is going to be close. I think that round one was, you know, like a feeling out process. It's a brand new map, so here we have Tony going down. Doesn't look like SXP had,
and Rude is out
optimal lineup. Yeah, he is.
Untouched. But Razor holding the flag. Razor touches him. He gets a huge return.
That
at least
blue
before he's
armor
taken down.
saved his bacon.
Yep.
And now Dranzer going for a run. You haven't seen him get his hands on the flag too often this game, but he tries his hand out since he's across the map already. Now the Panthers are pushing 2. They got 2 in right here. Both high areas.
Tony kills the D. Oh, all 3 red.
And Rude is out.
All 3 red got taken
Big
down
return.
there. Fortunate spawns, though.
And this is really an easy map to spawn frag on compared to some of the other ones in the schedule. We've seen that throughout the practices this week. People just respawning in mid, having a really hard time getting reset after a strong push.
Look it
And
up.
SXP is all over it with the return. So 3 minutes to go here in the second round. They're tied up. SXP has to win this round in order to get a win this week.
MP can guarantee they won't have a second loss on their record by getting a tie here.
I'm sure both teams are looking for that dagger.
But yeah, a win would be nice. A 2-round win would all but kind of erase the memory of week 1. Set them up nicely for the playoff run.
Now Rude gets a teleport out. Can he be stopped in mid? He gets a great
That's
kill.
a cap.
And he
Wow.
is gone. Rude, very aware of his surroundings. Allows his other runner to draw the defense away before he gets his grab. Gets up to the teleport.
That was one of the cleaner caps we've seen all week.
Yeah, there's not many to come by here. And now once again the Panthers are upping that offensive pressure. Rude with the hold here. The rocket jump. We haven't seen many rocket jumps, but you have to wonder.
Oh, the pickup by Tony.
Wow, Tony with a huge pickup. Can he walk it in? And Tony says, we're going to round 3, baby.
So they weathered the storm, made an adjustment, and now we've got a game. 1-1.
And Rude with a huge play with that rocket jump. He didn't seal the capture himself, but he did put himself in a position to get it to mid. Tony picks it up, runs it in, puts that round away.
Yeah,
So
put
we
the
got a clean
defense
slate.
behind him.
Looking at sudden death here. 3rd round. Each team has a round to their credit, and both flags are out. Now Turska is across.
And
With a return, he's got it.
That's
And
in.
just like that, first grab of the game for the Enthusiasts. They score it.
wow.
And Rude says, I'm going to score my own. He's almost uncontested, but Dranzer's right there to stop him, slow him down. So do you think that we're going to see as aggressive play as the end of last round?
I mean, it looks that way. If the beginning of this match is anything to go by.
Yeah, the Panthers' Rude is really pushing hard. His mid is pushing up to help him. In the event that he drops the flag, they're going to grab it.
So we got all
Transfer
three
and Turska
SXP
are all
back
over
in their
them.
base right now.
Return.
Yeah, and they haven't been pushed into their own base very often this game, so.
You can see P is
And-
pushed up.
Dranzer grabs the armor at 52. So the armor
Kind of
will
a-
be back up in 30 seconds at 8:22, and we'll have to see if there will be a fight for it, or if they're not even tracking the armor at this point. So much chaos in this third round so far.
Kind of a missed opportunity right there. Like they had SXP on their heels, and the blue armor couldn't quite chain together enough pickups.
And the armor's going to be coming up here. Let's see if anyone's been tracking it. Rude just happens to run by it, grabs it, but he's dead. So that armor's going to be back, that blue armor, back around 750. A pivotal part of this map. Although not as important as it is in some maps because the mid is so open. But it is definitely an aid for runners here.
Okay, so P's coming across mid right now. They're across,
Flag return.
but Rude was there. Sometimes the runner has to play kind of like you do in 24, like we saw in week 1, and just stop and turn around.
And Tony's out here. Across the top. Great cover in the mid. One chance at a...
Oh, who's gonna get it?
And it is sitting up there.
Rude's gonna... No!
Turska
He-
comes out. Huge play by Turska. Not only does he grab the flag to slow them down, he gets the return.
Got whiplash. Going back and forth.
Now what we're seeing here, Rude was almost in for a run. He did pull back to mid to make sure that Razor had no chance to score that flag.
Return.
So we're seeing a lot of chase back defense, the offense dropping very often.
Flag return. Red flag return.
And SXP is just looking a lot more aggressive with Bones on the back end of D and sending Tony out to run as an aid to Rude.
Return.
They're looking a lot sharper than they did early in this game. But even with that said, they're still down 1-0 here. 6 minutes and 48 to play.
Yeah, and it seems like the blue armor pickup by P right there. Seems like the early game, early round 3 aggressiveness has tailed off a little bit.
A big run by Tony here. He's out and across. But a huge return by Dranzer. Now can Razor
Oh,
get across.
Well, blue
Wow,
armor
and Bones is
soaks up that
head is turned
SSG
around.
shot. It was a point blank shot, and the blue armor just took it.
So now SXP down 2-0 with about 6 minutes and 15 to play.
Big lead.
I assume we're going to start to see a big push.
We got a blue armor run here by Rude. He's kind of stuck in base though. Can he make some kills here? Yeah, I can.
And Rude is
Actually,
doing some dancing, and he
3 in a row. In
is-
fact.
Oh man, and just like that, SXP.
Blue team
Wow.
Wow.
I say
what
just
a run,
like that.
dude.
That actually took a lot of work. That was a lot of teamwork by the Panthers right there.
That was fantastic.
So 5:43 remaining on the clock.
SXP gets blue armor again.
blue flag
The
return.
enthusiasts are up here 2-1. Coming up on the halfway mark. Both teams have a win. So the winner of this is going to win the game.
Rude's at the telly. If you
Rude
can
is
get this to
waiting.
mid, you can't.
Red flag
And Turska
return. Blue flag
smart to go up and return that flag, not let it sit.
flag return. Flag taken. Red flag
The blue armor run for P.
flag dropped.
And both flags seem to be down, so it's
Now Rude's
5
stuck in the
minute mark.
base. He's untouched. Oh, although he got there with 20, so I guess he was definitely touched. But the pickup.
big pickup here by Tony. Can they stop him? This is a critical play in the game. They do. Wow.
Oh, wow.
A huge return by Turska.
Blue flag
Rude tried to corner around that post and get the pickup and jam it in, and he just ate the post.
And now Turska about to get a
Oh,
run.
the missed return!
The missed return. Both flags are out. It's returned
doesn't
anyway.
matter.
Tony brings it out.
Oh my gosh.
And now Rude is going to try and do his little top run here.
flag return.
Clutch plays.
And the Panthers are really throwing heavy offense at them right now. Tony and Rude are behind them almost constantly.
SXP has the
We're
flag
gonna
on
see
their
a
side.
flag duel here. Well, a huge pickup, but it's likely that Tony's going to score this, and he does. 2-2 with 4 minutes to play. This is anybody's game at this point.
For the second time,
is what the
being
World
down.
League is all about. You know, every single game, any team can win it.
Yeah,
you know-
this season, I mean, that's not a lie. That's not hyperbole.
Red flag drop. Red flag return.
Rude's got a blue armor run going here. Let's see what he can do.
And there's just huge pressure from the Panthers right now.
I'm gonna try
Turska
to
and
sneak.
Grants are doing a great job regulating them, but it's almost impossible to stop Tony and Rude. They're just they're prolific.
Yeah, you see,
their
Rude
play.
got in with the blue armor. I guess I thought he was trying to sneak in. I think he was just waiting for Tony to show up.
And
Just
now
smart
Tony's
play.
going to go for a grab here, but they are shut down. And that's some of that tandem running that we saw last week. That was very successful for them. They didn't win last week's game, but they had a lot of pressure. They were getting a lot of great touches.
Under 3 minutes now. This
Both
point,
flags are out. Tony is on the move. In
Oh!
but he's blocked by his own teammate. Now Turska holds the flag in the Panther base. Tries to get tricky. He can't pull anything off there. Rude misses his jump.
he misses
another
again.
jump. You know, I think we're starting to see nerves come into play here.
this is a huge.
And Tony misses a jump. Nobody can make that jump.
It's such a huge
Rude's
round.
in.
I think you're absolutely right. Can they get the
Oh,
return? They
And the
cannot.
enthusiasts jump in with a huge play. Razor puts the flag on the stand. They're up 3-2 with 2 minutes to play.
Amazing. Amazing how they went up and won that first round, and now they've weathered, you know, the kind of comeback power of SXP, weathered the storm, and just kept their composure.
And you know, since Rude and Tony have been running so much this game, we've spent a lot of focus on them. But look at Bones' frag count and the amount of points that he has. He's really doing everything he can on the back end to try
Well, look
and
at
stop
Turska.
Razor.
He's got one more frag.
Sure, yeah. And
Dranzer
Turska's
at
playing
61.
absolutely excellent. And Dranzer's right there as well. You know, it's a difference in styles.
Ooh, Razor, that was a quick in and out.
Oh, and Dranzer
Now
goes
Tony,
down.
oh, both flags are on the stairs. Both flags are grabbed.
Dranzer got the pickup.
If
He
the
can
enthusiast
cap
can
this.
get a
He gets the
return here,
return.
That is
Oh
huge.
my God.
The enthusiasts go up 4-2 here. There's a minute and 15 to play. It's not impossible for SXP to come back, but they're going to have to really go all out. And just like that, Tony is across mid. It looks like he's going to return fire with a flag score of his own, but he runs into Razor, who is holding the flag, trying to buy some time. He falls down in the mid. He's
Razor just hiding.
just hiding
Smart
in mid,
move.
but they spy him.
Oh,
And you know the
And
problem there is
Turska
that
got the return.
Turska gets the
And
return. He's
this
going to
could be it right
in.
here.
Rude is doing his best to keep this alive. Can they return it? And just like that,
Wow.
the upset of the week, the season so far, the enthusiasts come up with a huge win, 3-round win. They're going to take 3 points, move ahead of SXP in the standings. SXP is going to get 2 points here.
That just changes everything that we thought we knew about this season.
well, just want to say my prediction was true. PEE in 3.
What a game.
Yeah, you're right. You're one of the only believers, Blair.
Yeah.
And, I mean, incredible game that we just
When
saw.
do I collect my money?
Though
Talk
we got
to me
another
after
game
the
coming
season.
up here, right?
Yep, we have another game coming up. We're going to, I guess, what are we going to do? Stop the stream, start a new stream?
Yeah, we're gonna stop this stream, so we'll see you guys in like about 1 minute.
All right, excellent game as the enthusiasts take the win in a 3-round barn burner.